Hey everybody, it's Jess. I am I am playing a new game. Here's a warning. Um, just the kind of main thing is to make sure this deals with some pretty heavy stuff. And also there's flashing images and bright lights. So if you are sensitive to that, please be careful. Usually if a game has a warning, I like to include it. But yeah, so I am going to be playing a new game today. This one was recommended on my Tumblr, as I'm sure, shocks none of you. For a long time, I've kind of been thinking for the particular, for our YouTube channel, I've wanted to do some fangan like reviews. Although this is great because this one's actually like a playable game, which is nice. Yeah, so right now it's chapter 0, I guess, like the prologue or whatever that's out right now, so I figure I'll play this. And then if it's good and you guys want me to continue, I'm happy to continue to play more parts of it as it comes out. So yeah, so this is Project Eden's Garden. It is a Dannon fan game. From my understanding, it's not necessarily based on the existing Dannon franchise. It's more like it's inspired by, right? This is kind of what I wanted from V3, I guess, where it's like it's a completely different thing. The other existing stuff isn't canon, blah blah blah. So looking at this right now, I see that we have like this is kind of cute actually, I guess, because it's Project Moho, or like Project Imitation, which is kind of fun. So yeah, this is Eden's Garden. I don't know a lot about this other than it's a fangan. According to some research that my girlfriend did, this had a little bit of a kind of troubled development past, but it seems like everything's on track now. I'm not really going to get into that because it A, doesn't really interest me all that much, and B, doesn't really have a ton to do with this. But yeah, you may not realize it, but fangans are actually pretty close to my heart. I think it's really cool when there's a conceit in a piece of media that sort of inspires a lot of other people to do their own take on it. And I've been involved in people's fangan projects in the past, and and I still am to this day. And yeah, I just think it's fun and it's a really cool thing. So let's check this out. All right. I don't get a lot of options here, so I might have to like mess with the options when we get in here. I normally don't like recording in full screen mode because it means I can't keep an eye on OBS. So that's a little worrisome. So if I sometimes, stop doing what I'm doing, it's probably because I'm alt-tabbing over to OBS to make sure things are going okay. Seems like everything's going okay for right now. I might need to do some sound stuff. We'll have to see how the sound looks later, but yeah, for right now we'll go for it. New game. Oh, okay, new game, continue. Oh, here's the options. Alright. Background volume, sound effects volume, voice volume. Oh, there's voice? Text display speed. I usually like it to go pretty quickly, so we'll go with that. Movement bob is on. That usually doesn't bother me, but if it bothers you guys, I might turn it off. Not inverted look, not inverted X, and DR camera pan is off. That's fine. Okay. I noticed that we have no option for windowed mode, of course, but that's fine. Alright, so let's go with new game. Logic difficulty kind, normal, mean. We'll go with normal for now. If I think normal's too easy, I might go back and do mean. In terms of action difficulty, we'll do normal. That sounds good. I normally like to play things on normal first, just to kind of like figure out what's the baseline. My thing about logic, right, and especially in these kinds of games, is that in terms of logic difficulty, is this gonna be... Logic is such, like, it's a much more subjective term than I think people realize, and that's usually why I'm one of those people who really enjoys, like, lateral thinking and, like, you know, puzzles that don't have a predefined solution. I like being able to solve things in a myriad of different ways, which is one of the reasons I really enjoyed the Scribblenauts series. But yeah, so we'll go with normal for right now, and then we'll see how things go. I don't actually know what the controls are, so we'll have to figure that out too. Cutscene? Okay. So we're using the mouse. This is good. I may use a controller later if it's easier. All of the Danron games I've played have been on handhelds. Yeah, I think all of them have been on handhelds, because the only, like, home console that I've actually played a Danron game on is, like, the Switch. So I'm not used to playing them on PC. And the other thing as well is, well, we'll get into that later. Okay, life has no real meaning. We exist just by chance, born to a planet that didn't want us to begin with. It's up to the best of humanity to give the world a purpose. People like me. Those who shine brighter than the others, who have an influence on our greater society. Ultimates. We're known as Ultimates. Ultimate titles are awarded to exceptionally talented high school and college students. I won't go with Chou-Choo for this, because it's not an official... as far as I know, this is made originally in English. This is an original English language production, so we'll go with the lock on this. Doctors who can cure the incurable, engineers who build machines to improve millions of lives. The most influential politicians, the most creative architects. These are the people who deserve lifelong recognition, who define what it means to be a true ultimate.
I, Damon Maitsu, am the ultimate debater.
Okay, I'm not sure how to place your... I may bump up the voices when I can access the controls again. Okay, ultimate debater. Are you a master debater? Okay, I don't know if this is our pro tag. It seems like maybe, looking at the Hoge here. This music is really nice too. I'm not really getting Danron from it. I'm getting kind of like, it's kind of reminding me a little bit of the music in Fire Emblem Engage, to be honest. Daimon Mites. Okay. Alright, Daimon Mites.
A prodigy among prodigies. Someone who simply can't be outmatched. I hold on to my title dearly, because it defines me. It's who I am. It's what gives me my purpose.
Okay, we're a little on the nose right now.
Among a sea of mediocrity, I am a shining example of talent.
You know, I've always wondered what it was like to play a Danron game as Togami.
And now, there's a school worthy of me.
Oh. To Mr. Damon Mites, the ultimate debater. Congratulations! For your contributions as an ultimate, we cordially invite you to attend Eden's Garden Academy, a specialized college for academic-based talents. At our unique academy, you will not only develop a tighter grasp on your respective skill set, but you and the other ultimate students who receive this invitation will gain an ever-important proficiency at leadership, communication, and persuasion. I will say I kind of like the shift here to having it be about university, if only for the fact that I feel like in, well, at least in US culture, university and where you go to school for college is a lot more important than where you go to high school, which is, you know, obviously the bigger thing in Japan. So I do kind of like that change. In an age where anyone can be called ultimate, we hope that you will join us and assume your rightful place as the true face of talent. Please keep the contents of this invitation, as well as the attached registration materials, strictly confidential. The integrity of our program is built on the foundation of privacy. Oh, that's not worrisome at all. Eden's Garden Academy, an ultimate academy for true ultimates. So I do like that this does kind of look like the Kibogamine front gate. Although the top of the school is looking a little melty there. It was built in partnership with the Ultimate Talent Program, a government institution that has awarded ultimate titles to people for almost the last century. You don't apply for the UTP schools. They scout for their students, which is how I found myself receiving a letter from Eden's Garden Academy. Looks to be an amazing school. Immaculate architecture, incredible workspaces, and access to resources beyond anything I've ever seen. Everything about the school is perfect. It's truly worthy of being called ultimate. In my 18 years of living, I have accomplished more than most people could ever dream of. Within this random and chaotic existence, it feels like I was destined to be great. After what seemed like hours of waiting, the train arrived before me. I like his, snake tie, because he's a debater. I get it. It wasn't as nice looking as I expected. At least, not for a school of this caliber. But it was undeniably the one. I also like that they have the Japanese, thing at the bottom here. Like, the blind person, yellow, thing. That, I can't point to because you can't see my cursor. With luggage in one hand and pamphlet in the other, I boarded the train. This is the start of my new life, the start of an even greater career. For the first time in my life, I'll finally be among people as great as me.
Huh?
Look! Someone else is here!
Okay, we've got some interesting characters here. For a second, I thought that guy wasn't wearing pants. I was like, wait a minute.
Huh? Someone else?
Hey, hey! Welcome to the Eden's Club! Well, it's more accurate to say Eden's Garden Academy's Club, but Eden's Club just has more of a ring to it, don't you think?
In front of me, spread out across the train carriage, was a group of strange-looking people. A girl with pink hair, some guy in a wolf costume, one guy in a weird beanie staring intensely at me. What the hell? Are these creepy people really attending the same academy as me? I like this, this girl in this, military uniform, this white military uniform. She's giving me, Kobeni vibes. Apathetic to my situation, the train continued from its halt. Wait, what? Looks like I'm stuck here for now. Guess I should find out where to sit. Wait, who's the kid with the beanie? Oh, he's in the back next to the... Okay, it's a wolf costume. Oh, he's a furry. I thought he was like a biker or something. Well, I mean, I guess it could be both.
Hey, you! New guy! Over here!
Okay. Hello? Can you hear me? That is not how I would have thought his voice would have sounded. They did a pretty good job of imitating the UI here. Specifically the V3 UI. I like the upper left, they have the little thing and telling you what the song is. They have the similar text boxes, and the sprites look real good too. I have to say, whoever they got to do the art for this has done a really wonderful job in replicating Komatsuzaki's style. So kudos to them, they did a real nice job. I'll have to take a look at the stuff later. But okay, let's talk to this twink. Hello, can you hear me? I seem to have caught the attention of one of the other passengers.
What now?
What do you want?
What if...
Cool, so I was wondering something. Whatever it is, I'm sure you can ask an employee. I'm honestly not in the mood. Oh, sure. Another thing I'm gonna say too is, I was going to download the game, and I was like, man, the minimum specs for this are ridiculously high for a VN. But I guess if they're replicating the whole UI and the 3D spaces with the 2D sprites and stuff, okay, I get it. Looks very nice. Frowning and dropping his head, he walked away.
Howdy.
Excuse me, but you don't happen to know where the final stop is, do you? A girl's voice suddenly chimed in from behind me. Jeez, can people just leave me alone for 5 minutes?
No.
Not a clue, but you can try looking for- Wait, are you gonna get off the train while it's moving? Uh-oh, I'm in danger. The words got caught in my throat when I turned to look at her. This woman had to be twice my size. Huh? Is something wrong? Don't fret it, darling. I'm just seeing who else is around. With a small wave, she walked away. People here just keep getting weirder and weirder. I really hope none of them are in my class. Not wanting to be bothered any further, I quickly found myself a seat by the window. This situation was nothing like I expected, but at least the view from the train was nice. Mountains framed by a deep blue sky, crystal clear rivers that sparkled like jewels in the sunlight. Couldn't be more radical departure from home. Scenery continued to pass, time flying by with it. The chatter from the others on the train eventually softened, leaving just me and the rolling mountains. Nearby, a woman in professional attire turned her nose up to the air and started sniffing? After a moment, the expression on her face turned stone-cold serious.
Something is wrong.
The air doesn't smell right.
Oi!
Huh? The air?
Whack.
Hey, I smell something too.
Excuse me.
Is she like the ultimate communist? That'd be pretty funny. Could you describe it? Kinda chemically? It's almost like it's coming from...
What about...
that bag over there. She pointed to the travel bag at the opposite end of the car.
Well, shoot.
Ah, shoot, you mean this one right next to me?
Let me think.
I don't smell anything funky. Well, that's probably because of the helmet.
Pardon me.
Is that your bag? Oh, I like his little sheep pin. Aww.
Not a chance.
Nope, was already here when I got on the train.
Weird.
That's weird. There's no name tag or anything. After inspecting the outside of the bag, he began fiddling with its lock. Up.
Great!
Cool, you got it open. I have to say too, I do feel like the designs here, they hit a pretty good chord. You got a good mix of, like, distinctive but not over-designed, which was kind of my issue with some of the characters in some of the games. But, for the most part, this is pretty good. They're solid, they're distinctive, they've got interesting stuff, but they're not overwhelming, you know, visually. That wasn't the lock.
Huh?
Huh? Are you okay? Yeah, bro, I'm all good. I just feel kind of... So, well before Dawn Non ever came out in 2010, I'm trying to remember, when did Battle Royale get published? 2001, I want to say? And then the movie came out in, like, 2004? 2003? Something like that? They're on a bus coming back from or going to, like a trip, on a school trip, and they all get knocked out with sleeping gas. And it's by the government in that case, but...
Christ almighty!
You said it, character from... This guy looks like Soul Bad Guy. I can't get over it. He looks like a Guilty Gear character.
Shit.
Did he just pass out? From the same end of the car, the guy who had been staring at me earlier. I'm not feeling so good either.
Hang on.
What did you say? Good night. What the? Ugh, people are dropping like flies.
Holy!
Oh crap, someone get help.
For real?
Let me try and alert the conductor or whatever. She ran over to the door that connected the adjacent car. It's really funny watching the girl just sit calmly behind her.
Oh, crud.
It's not opening. Why isn't it opening?
Stand back.
I want to try my hand at it. Could you step aside for a sec? He yanked at the door, but...
Bad news.
Damn! Car is locked up tight as a prison.
Come off the grass.
Huh? But I left to take a piss like an hour ago. Let me try something else. The big man rolled his shoulders and threw himself against the door with all his might. He groaned and stepped back, revealing he hadn't even left a mark on the door. What? That did nothing? There's another boy who's fallen. A girl, too. Why is everyone passing out?
Damn it.
Shit, maybe it's got something to do with that bag we... Huh? The air around me had grown thick with a strange, pungent smell. I could taste it, feel it sting my eyes. Oh god, no, don't! As a futile plea left my lips, I felt my strength trail away with it. The world flickered around me, and then... there was nothing. Vows woven by stitches and needles. Okay, alright, before we go on, I want to make a prediction about what the Monokuma analog is going to be. I'm gonna say... alright. Here's the question. I'm unsure if this is taking place in Japan or not. Let's go with cat. I'm gonna say it's gonna be a cat. Huh? What is that humming noise? It sounded almost like an air conditioner. But if it's an air con, why am I so warm? Because, as you can maybe hear, well, I don't know. I have the noise gate pretty high on this. My aircon is both heating and cooling. I weakly opened my eyes. Above me was a concrete ceiling. Concrete ceiling? My body's so heavy, but I had to get on my feet. I had to see where I was. Huh? It's a girl! Could it be that she's... No, she's still breathing. So she's asleep, just like I was. Kneeling down to her level, I reached out my hand to shake her. Hey, can you hear me? No response. Bringing my face closer to hers, I repeated the question. Hey, can you hear me? Why isn't she waking up? Damn it, do I have to actually... Ah! Holy! Her eyes snapped open, causing me to jump back.
Hello.
I was just testing you. Oh, I like the feather in the hair, that's nice.
Huh?
Testing me? See what you would do. It's not every day you find a body on the floor.
That's...
So you were awake the whole time?
Correct.
I woke up before you, yeah. And she just let me sleep?
Anyways.
How long was I out for?
Not sure.
I don't know. I didn't wake up that long ago. When I first came to, I was also startled to see a stranger.
You see?
One can never know if they're in the presence of a friend or foe. Which is why I needed to see for myself how much I could trust you. By lying on the floor and making herself vulnerable? Jesus, she makes no sense. As an excuse to break off the conversation, I started to look around the room. It was definitely some kind of boiler room, but there didn't seem to be a light switch anywhere. The only light came from a vent set far back in the room. Looking at my close surroundings, I was standing on a platform with stairs that led down to the rest of the room. The lower floor was mildly flooded. I'd say the water reached a little above my ankles. It was a place that had clearly been abandoned for a long time. Even with all the strange things around me, my gaze kept returning to this girl. There's something about her that seemed almost familiar. Wait, that's it! She was on the train I boarded. I mean, I'm sure you know her from somewhere else, but it's fine. Hey, we've met before. On that train?
Yeah.
Yeah. Things turned upside down not long after you arrived. Strange smells started to come from that travel bag, and then everything turned black.
Right.
Right. Just what the hell was that?
Listen to me.
I think it was a chemical agent. The bag must have been equipped with a gas bomb or something. Someone clearly wanted to knock us out. Sounds like she's been thinking hard about it. Maybe that's why it took her so long to wake me up.
I see.
Sure, I was thinking the same, but whose bag was it? Why did they want to knock us out? And why aren't we on the train anymore? Where are we?
Look at this.
Considering our surroundings, some sort of boiler room? As she raised a hand to push up her glasses, something large and metallic on her wrist caught my eye. It looked vaguely like a watch?
Huh?
Hey, what's that on your hand?
Well?
You tell me. It appears you have one as well.
Huh?
Huh? At those words, I looked down at my hand. Oh, okay, so we're going with the 999 thing. Sure enough, I was wearing the same device. It'd been fitted tightly around my wrist, but it felt like I was wearing nothing at all.
Damn it.
Hey, I'm not wearing this! As I grabbed hold of the device and pulled, a tiny surge of electricity ran through my wrist.
How humiliating.
Sorry, should have warned you. If you try taking it off, it shocks you. Thanks for the heads up. Shit, what's going on here? Why am I wearing this weird shock collar thing? Who put this on me?
Look.
You can touch the screen, though.
Huh?
Huh? See? Like this. She tapped the face of the device, and it slowly lit up and displayed a holographic image. You know, I know what this is serving the purpose of, but all I can think about are those, like, Digimon V-Pet watches, where it's like a pedometer and also, like, a Digipet. Oh, so, like a watch.
Correct.
It's just projecting a blank screen for some reason.
So...
Me when my Fitbit isn't working. Either way, it seems we're stuck with this device for the time being.
moving on.
While you're standing there, the least you could do is give me your name. We didn't have much of a meeting on the train anyway. Damon Maitsu, Ultimate Debater. I'm a student at Eden's Garden Academy.
Interesting.
How interesting. What is? Thank you for telling me more than I asked for.
As for myself, you may call me Eva Tsunaka.
Okay, Tsunaka. It's funny because you could make... like, Tsuna out of the name. It's nice to meet you. I'm sure it is. The pain from the shock was finally subsiding. It's as good a time as any to get a better grasp of this room. Maybe there's something in here that can explain the flooding. Or, even better, that annoying mechanical noise. Welcome to Project Eden's Garden. A lot has happened already, and I'm sure you're eager to investigate. But there are some things you should get acquainted with first. To access the trinket, or as Damon so colloquially put it, the watch, simply press the F1 key. To view past dialogue, press F2. Observation mode, press the Enter key. Press Enter again to exit the mode. Oh, and use WASD to pan around the room. If you ever need to revisit this information, check out the control panel. It's just one F3 key away. That's all for now. Go forth and explore. Alright, so first things first. Okay, I don't want the... I want to access the options, but that's fine, I guess. That's fine. That's okay. Alright, so we've got Eva Tsunaka, we can talk to her. There's a generator. We got the water, boxes, whatever this is over here. I'm assuming we don't want to step into the water because it's, okay, camera. Excellent. Alright, cool. Let's take a look at some stuff. Huh? Staring at me from the corner of the room was an expensive-looking security camera. Had this been recently installed? It seemed better suited for a vault than a crappy boiler room.
Interesting.
You noticed that camera too?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really out of place. Do you think someone is watching us through it? It doesn't look like it's turned on, so I doubt it. I see. Perhaps that's for the best.
Huh?
What do you mean? If someone is watching us, it's possible they're the same person who put these wrist straps on us. She does make a decent point. Okay. Oh, I can look down and up, I guess. I think that's it over here, right? It's just the camera. We'll talk to her later. Kudos to whoever... I gotta say, the artists have done a bang-up job. The voice acting so far is pretty darn good. Like, everybody put in a lot of effort in this, and this is very impressive. There might be something useful in this pile of dusty boxes. Light bulbs, duct tape, bunch of screws. Nope, nothing in here but junk. Listen, man, screws are great. Screws could be extremely useful. There's a generator under the vent. Is this what's making that mechanical noise? Seeing it in the water put me a bit on edge. I was thinking of checking out the window above it, but now I'm not so sure. That seemed to be it. The room's too run down for me to investigate anything else. Out of the corner of my eye, I saw Ava approach the pile of boxes and fish out a light bulb. Then, without hesitation, plop! She chucked it into the water.
Huh?
What are you doing? All of a sudden, she jumped off the platform and we were standing on and into the water.
The hell?
Seriously, what the hell are you doing?
Can't you see?
Exploring. You're not worried about the generator?
Look.
Look at the light bulb I threw in the water. Notice how it isn't flashing? That means the water isn't conductive. Fair enough. Guess she's not worried about getting her shoes wet either. Okay, just give me a second. I took off my socks and shoes and quickly rolled up my pants. Trying to hide my discomfort behind a cool face, I descended down the stairs into the murky water. The mechanical noise was even louder now. It sounded like it was coming from the direction of the vent.
I see.
Yep, definitely must be the generator.
Damn.
We're lucky this water isn't conductive. Those exposed wires would be bad news otherwise. Wait a minute. How do you... Okay, whatever.
Interesting.
For such a small generator, it sounds like it's running a lot of power. Surprising how this noise alone wasn't enough to wake us up. Whatever knocked us out on the train must have been pretty strong. Anyway, that explained the whirring noise. I wonder where all the power is going to. High up on the wall was a vent. What could be on the other side? Do you want to look through it? Yeah, I do.
Listen to me.
Alright, I have an idea, but it'll take some physical effort.
Eh?
Like what?
Well,
Like getting on my shoulders. Yeah, just give him a boost.
Seriously?
I'm not doing that. If you get on my shoulders, it'll give you a boost and you can look through the window.
Fair.
Fair, but shouldn't I be the one giving you a boost? Don't be sexist. I don't think you can handle it. Saying that, she stooped in front of the generator and motioned for me to come over.
I'm talking.
Make sure to tuck your feet behind my back. I waded over to Ava and awkwardly positioned myself on her shoulders.
Are you sure you can do this?
I'm fine. Just look through the window already.
Alright.
Well, do you see anything? Yeah, another vent, and a room just beyond it. I can't see what's inside the room, though. Both the vents are in the way. I don't know, I see a very tacky wallpaper and what appears to be chairs. Taking a closer look at the boiler room vent, I noticed there were hinges bolted to the upper corners. Does this mean the vent can be opened? Wrapping my fingers around the grate in front of me, I pulled as hard as I could. Hey, I got it open! Can you see better now? Although the second vent still obstructed a lot of the room, I was able to make out the legs of tables and chairs. They were pretty fancy looking. It's the floor of some fancy room. It must be in a building with multiple levels. Weird that this vent opens into another room instead of outside. Huh? Just beyond the chairs, in the very corner of the room, there was something peeking out. A person's legs? I felt my chest tighten. Is he also passed out? Hello? Can you hear me? No response. Damn it, there's gotta be a way inside this room. Ava, could you let me down? There's someone in there? Trepidation.
I
think it's a guy. He's lying on the floor and I'm pretty sure he's passed out. He might know something we don't. If we're not there when he wakes up, we might lose him.
So...
The room's on the level above ours, you said. Right, which means there must be stairs somewhere.
Focus.
I have to find them. To leave an area, press R. I'll confirm the choice with you just in case you get any second thoughts. Where'd she go? Okay. I didn't talk to you last time.
Hello.
What is it? Nothing. I do like her shoes. Her shoes are cool. Anything else we want to see in here? Generator boxes vent. Nope. Okay. Well, we out. Are you sure you want to leave? Yep. As soon as I was out of the water, I threw on my socks and shoes and ran straight to the door. Upon leaving the room, I was greeted with an equally derelict hallway. The walls and floor were an old matted color with nothing else to them. No wall decor, no windows, no light whatsoever. I think it's pretty obvious you're in a basement, bud. However, there was one thing that stood out. At the very end of the hallway, where the corridor took a sharp turn, was what looked to be sunlight hitting the wall. Does that mean there's an exit right around that corner?
Hang on.
Don't go running off without me.
Huh?
Huh? I've already inspected the rooms in this hallway, so you can just ignore them.
Eh?
When did you do that?
You see?
While you were asleep. You weren't waking up, despite my best efforts, so I decided to investigate on my own. Hang on, your best efforts?
So...
Poking you in the face, dragging you by the feet, I even bridal carried you at one point. Not sure I can believe that.
Listen to me.
Anyway, I haven't checked what's upstairs. I didn't walk too far from where you were lying.
Come again?
You didn't think to get help?
No.
You were obviously breathing.
Really?
That doesn't answer the question. You only started to wake up after I returned from my search. How does that get in the way of finding help? Unless she didn't want to leave me here alone. Can't figure her out at all.
Moving on.
This floor didn't turn up anything useful, by the way. The rooms were just a bunch of storage closets, completely dilapidated, filled with random stuff. That was the case for every room?
It's the truth.
If you don't believe me, you can check for yourself. As my great-grandmother's brother's friend's motivational calendar once said, you can't progress if you don't have the will to move. That was genuinely funny. Since you're in a hurry, hold down shift to sprint. Last but not least, proceed with caution. You never know what could be hiding around the corner. Alright. Okay. I'm not allowed to talk to you now? Oh, I do. I can. Okay.
It's the truth.
Okay. I didn't get a chance to talk to you before, so now I'm, you know... Do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do. Oh, look at this classy rug. The room is almost identical to what Ava had described earlier. There were no real organization or meaning to anything, it just was filled with completely random crap. What did I tell you?
I see.
It's definitely a messy place. Damien Industries. Yes, that's right. Let's move on now. I should probably listen to her. There was no reason for me to look inside this room. Especially when we might have found help. Okay. Just Ava? Is that it? Is that the...
How humiliating.
Told you so. Alright. Okay, fine. Storage closet. Is this also storage closet? Are these both storage closets?
Damn.
This room looks just like the last one.
Correct.
I told you so.
How humiliating. Got toilet paper in here. This Damien Industries thing is clearly gonna be a thing. Right? Like... We agree with that, right? Like, we know, we understand. Okay, she's back there, so we wanna go... Alright.
Damn.
This room looks just like the last one. Told you so. What does this say? Sable something? Ooh, oxygen tanks. Heck yeah. Fire extinguishers, safety codes, more tasteful rugs, paper shredder, toilet paper. Hold on, I'm gonna talk to Ava just so I can see what's behind her.
How humiliating.
Sable's paint? I am curious to see if all the characters are going to be like more Western last name, first name, Japanese last name. That's kind of interesting. Okay.
Damn.
Correct.
I gotta check them all, guys. I can't not check them. You know? What if something's different? What are these? Are these zabuton? Are they bags of, like, flour? Who knows? We are stockpiling. Stockpiling. Alright, so then we got, when are we meeting our Monokuma analog? I feel like that's soon. The upper floor was in a lot better condition than the one below, but that wasn't saying much. Water stains covered some part of the walls and ceiling. I could only guess a pipe had broken and started leaking. There didn't seem to be any mold, at the very least.
So...
The room with the unconscious man should be above and adjacent to the boiler room. That means it must be on the other side of this hallway, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, given we walked away from the boiler room to get here. Alright, let's investigate. I see a stunning art piece. So what is this? Is this the thing? Okay, we don't know. Oh, I don't know about that. I don't like that. Okay. Settings. Oh, cool. Alright, let's drop a save here. Pro dorm hallway. Oh, here we go. Here's the options. I want to turn the voice volume up a little bit. Just cause we'll put it there. We'll see how that goes. Alright, how long have we been playing? 45 minutes? Alright, we'll go a little longer. I don't know how long this thing is, this prologue, right? Like... Alright, we looping? Oh no! Renaissance furries! Huh. I've seen this painting before. Well, the version without the mask. It was ages ago. During middle school, I think? My class visited a really fancy museum. All this time, I've been remembering the man as a jester. Doesn't even have the right clothes. Sheesh. Owls always give me the creeps. That's it? That's all you have to say about this? Alright. I'm sure that's nothing. Okay, so are we gonna go with like an animal theme in this one? Is that what this is? Animal theme?
Whatever bird mask this is supposed to resemble, it's a freaky looking one. Is it? I think it's kind of cute. Get it, it's adorable. Whatever. You don't appreciate. It was a portrait of a girl dressed in a creepy mask. Looking at it for too long is just gonna freak me out. Whatever, internet debater. Okay.
You see?
Room with the young guy. Other side of this hallway. Okay. Well. Cool. I'm gonna see what's in this weird room.
There must be something.
No.
This is definitely not the room with the man. It's too close to the stairs.
Right.
Right. Oh, I see. Oh, I see. I see. We're not gonna let me. Okay. It's locked. Let's worry about that later. We need to find the room that man is in.
That's...
What if this is it? You think we're above and adjacent to the boiler room? No, I don't. Let's move on. I do have to say, I do like that this character does, this pro tag has a little bit of character to him. It's kind of nice. You know what I mean? Oh, I assume everyone's gonna get like nameplates and stuff here.
That's...
Boo. Boo! Let me in these rooms! Whatever. Alright, before we go in there... What's over here? Okay. It's locked. Okay, so this one's just locked. Alright. Na 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 na. This must be edgy modern art or something. A fancy-looking woman wearing a crow mask. Not something you see every day. Hey, I think I found your painting. Alright, that's not gonna let me get through there. Alright, this is definitely not the right way. Man, let me go places. I wanna go places. Let me go. Let me go to the places. This must be the room. Taking a deep breath, I pushed open the large doors. Wow, this is a pretty stylish looking place. It's a lot better maintained than the rest of the building. Okay, the vent should probably be...
Oi!
Hiya!
Huh?
Huh? Before I had a chance to react, the woman dove her fist directly into the side of my head. Ah! Who the hell are you? Who the hell are you?
Damn it.
Shit, did you just hit me? I'm not gonna embrace a stranger with open fucking arms. You could have been a murderer. So your instinct is to attack everyone you see? Hey, I've already spared one guy in a suit. I'm not letting my guard down a second time.
Huh?
A guy in a suit? I want to see the name of this song. Hold on. Connecting the dots. Okay.
Eh? Hello.
This guy, the outfit he's wearing.
So...
We've met before, haven't we?
Curious.
I was about to say, I recall seeing your faces on the train. You have such a tiny waist. Yeah, and I'm pretty sure the two of you were standing right next to each other. Do you guys know each other? Not at all. We only formally met a few moments ago.
Oh.
Anyways,
Well, you were still knocked out by that sleeping gas stuff, right?
Soybean.
Soybean? Don't remind me, Soybean. Are you calling me a soy boy?
come again?
What?
Ugh.
Yeah, that's right, I said it. You're a soybean, just like this loser next to me. I disagree, but we should focus on what happened on the train. I don't know what the fuck happened, but... One second I was on the train, and the next I was surrounded by total darkness.
Ugh.
The place was like solitary confinement chamber. Thought I was gonna suffocate in there. What are you talking about?
See that?
See that pantry over there? Yeah. Turns out the door was unlocked.
Jeez.
You were inside the pantry? When she kicked open the door, I nearly jumped out of my skin. What the hell were you doing while she was in there?
Aha.
Waking up? Huh?
Ugh.
Isn't it unfair? I got stuffed in some tiny pantry, and this guy had the whole floor to himself. Whoever's responsible for this must have been jealous of my talent. You won't believe how many jealous bastards turn violent in this industry.
Eh?
Industry?
Hey?
What's with the dumb face? You know who I am, right? Was I supposed to? Ugh, uncultured swine.
My name's Grace Madison, Ultimate Golfer. Don't forget it, Soybean.
Why does everyone have such, like, hard-to-place accents? What is that? Alright, golfer. Okay, that makes sense. I was gonna be like, oh, she looks like a tennis player! And then I was like, wait a minute. Hold on. Okay, Grace Madison. You don't have a Japanese last name.
I see.
The ultimate golfer, of course. Since the two of you were on that train, that means you're ultimates as well. What about you? Can you tell me your ultimate talent? I don't know, can I?
I'm Wolfgang Akade, the ultimate lawyer. Here's my card.
Okay. Alright, so far we have 3 characters with Western first names and Japanese last names, and 1 character with double Western names. So, interesting. Okay. And we pronounced Akide correctly, so good job. Okay. I mean, like, he's a lawyer, and he's got the sheep pin, and his name is Wolfgang, so little on the nose, but we'll see how it plays out. A lawyer? It's way better than being a golfer, but for such a young-looking guy, I didn't expect him to have a talent like that. His age must be part of what makes him an ultimate.
Pardon me.
You look confused. I'm not confused, I look too young. Is that what you think?
I understand.
I get it a lot. Even Ms. Madison said it.
Whatever you say.
'Cause it's true.
Hold on.
Well, don't you think the same could be said for yourself? I'm not wise in the way of sports, but I've always had the impression golf was an old man's business. Not that young women shouldn't take the reins. The sport's probably in need of a revival. It's a tough industry, but that's because we gotta fight for recognition, not sit around for 7 years and do F all. Sounds like the average high schooler, now that I think about it. Hey, how old were you when you started college?
No, thank you.
That's personal information I don't intend to disclose. You're a piece of work, aren't you? What happened to talking about the train? Are these guys seriously having their priorities screwed this much? So you have them too.
Huh?
Huh?
Look.
We're all wearing the same wrist straps. Really? You were busy talking, so I figured you wouldn't notice unless I pointed it out.
Eh?
Wrist strap, you say? These fuckers are more like mini shock collars.
By the way...
Those aren't mutually exclusive. I heard you the first time.
Well?
So you tried taking it off, did you?
Yes.
Yep. Same with you? Actually, it was me who tried taking it off. Stupid thing zapped me when I did.
Let's see...
I suspected it wasn't unique to Ms. Madison, though I hadn't tried removing it myself.
Strange.
Equipping everyone with a strap that shocks them. What could justify doing something like that? Well, what's the purpose behind these straps?
Soybean.
Are you daft? It's to shock us. The thing is, we seem to receive a shock if we try to remove it.
How can this be?
So why aren't we allowed to remove these wrist straps? What I want to know is, who even put these things on us? The answers to those questions might be something we have to figure out ourselves. Doesn't make sense. For me to be abducted and taken somewhere I don't know? Surrounded by a bunch of strangers? And forced to figure out why? Doesn't make any sense. Why is it happening?
Hello.
Hello there. Are you talking to me?
No.
No, look behind you. Huh? Confused, I turned to see what had captured everyone's attention. For a second, I thought I was seeing things. Peeking at us from the corridor was a small girl. Sado. Sado Master. Who are you?
Is that a...
What the? Is that a fucking gremlin?
Miss Madison!
Miss Madison, you'll scare her if you shout like that. Okay, what animal are you? What are you, like a tsuru or something? The girl had left her position by the corridor and slid into the room. Okay, maybe ninja. Oh, flamingo, I see it. Okay. Now I can see for certain she was a kid. What the hell? Why is there a kid in here?
For your information,
I am not a gremlin. Did your mother never teach you manners? It's rude to backtalk strangers you haven't met. No way. The gremlin could talk? This is really... Stop tempting me to give you a Trisha from Most Popular Girls Next Door. There, my voice. I just told you I am not a gremlin. If we must make comparisons, I'd rather you liken me to something more elegant. For example, a kappa. Oh yeah, the most elegant of creatures.
Really?
That's not much better.
Be careful.
Please be careful what you say to her. This girl seems awfully young.
Can't you see?
She doesn't seem young. She is young. What's going on here? Why is there a child wandering around? You know, now that I think about it, I'm pretty sure I also saw you on that train. You were hidden behind some other people, so you were pretty hard to see. Like this busty bully bait right here. I assumed you were sitting down or something. Didn't even cross my mind you might have been an actual kid. Cowering behind a bunch of strangers, huh? Figures I didn't see it. Still, what the hell was it even doing on that train? That's what I'm wondering. A kid's got no business with people like us. I do not appreciate your misguided comments about my age. I am a professional just like the rest of you.
No.
You mean you're an ultimate?
Is that really true?
I didn't think children could qualify as ultimates.
I am an ultimate!
Must I keep repeating myself? I am not a child, I am a professional.
Jeez.
Well, what is it that you're so good at? So you desire to know my talent, do you? Normally, I decline further conversation with rude people like you. But given our circumstances, I shall be sanguine on the matter.
I am Chigau Kaiyura, the ultimate matchmaker. Nice to meet you, I suppose.
Oh, okay. Alright, I can buy that. Kaiyura, huh? Okay.
That's...
A matchmaker? Aren't you a bit young for something like that?
Get a grip!
The gremlin's obviously lying about having a talent. I bet it snuck its way into the train because it saw the commotion. Now the little bastard is stuck with us.
Look at what you've done.
You've made her upset. Upset?
Of course not.
I know better than take gremlin seriously.
Oi!
Don't think you could just use my own insult against me.
Miss Madison.
Grace. Cut it out. What?
Moving on.
So if I have things right, all 5 of us were on that train. What about the other people who boarded it? Do you think they've been kidnapped as well?
Indeed.
That is correct. Apart from us, there are 11 other people. 11? Counting us, that makes 16.
Correct.
Good job, you did some basic math. It's the same number of people who were on the train. I've become well acquainted with them.
Healthy.
The only person I've been avoiding is the frustrating boy I woke up with. He wouldn't even believe his manners. And she also woke up with another person. Starting to see a pattern here. As does everyone else.
I suppose.
Speaking of, would you like to meet the others? I think they should know about you 4.
Very well.
That would be helpful, yeah.
Wonderful.
Very well. I shall serve as your guide as we embark on this new journey.
Seriously.
Don't sound so happy about this. This is a kidnapping, not a college orientation. Then again, it's not like I would go to most orientations willingly. maybe those two events aren't as different after all.
Well?
Where are the others right now? Obviously, they're outside the building. There's an exit not too far from here. Follow me.
It's for the best.
She seems no more than us. Wouldn't hurt to entertain her. Let's just see what this thing has up its sleeve. Outside this building. So there's even more to this place than what we've already seen? Are there other buildings just like this one? Exactly how big of an area are we exploring? Standing here won't give me an answer. I should find the exit already. Okay. I want to see what's in here. And then I'm going to save. The woman's mask bore the unmistakable nose and horns of a giraffe. Definitely not a live one, though. Okay, we got a deer. This painting was one I recognized. Pretty sure my high school team had to research it for a debate. It normally doesn't have... It normally is pouring milk, isn't it? Not, like, DR blood? Whatever we were trying to argue, I scrubbed it from my memory. Needed to make room for the next debate somehow. One thing's for sure, the woman in the painting didn't wear a mask. And the liquid she's pouring definitely wasn't blood. Forget about the mask. What's that weasel-looking thing? What, you've never seen a ferret before? Dude, there is a place in Yokohama that is a pet store called Ferret World. And like, oh my god. It's so funny. Talk about the stuff in nightmares. Is she supposed to be a hyena? Oh, I'm in love. The ears are really big though. Maybe it's a wild dog. Whatever, I'm wasting my time here. Okay, so everyone's got some sort of totem animal. Like the rest of the room, the kitchen looked really nice. It was clean and fully equipped with utensils, and the cupboards were stocked with all kinds of food. The question is, who is this kitchen even for? It can't be for us, can it? This was where that loud golfer girl, Grace, woke up. It would have been funnier if she was shoved in the refrigerator instead. Oh, there's the vent. Okay. Through the gaps in the vent, I saw the boiler room I woke up in. If I listen closely, I can even hear the whir of the generator. Might be why they installed a vent here. Didn't want too much moisture forming on that generator. The one that's sitting in water. Sofa. It's a comfy looking sofa. If I sit down, I might not be able to get back up. Better refrain for now. Okay, another sofa. I want to look at this menu. So I saw a thing earlier and it said pasta la vista, and that's amazing. Something juice. Something bread. Alright. Cool. Well, let's go out to the hallway. Looks like the others are gone. Whatever. I work better alone. Aren't debaters usually on teams, you know? Alright, this is scuffed. I feel like that's gonna be relevant. Assuming this over here is the exit. Yep. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna go ahead and drop a save. Okay. Alright. Thanks for joining me, everybody. I'll do more of this next week. We have all of Chapter 0, or the prologue, or whatever, to get through. We know 5 characters so far. We have 11 more to meet. I'm very impressed. This is very nicely put together. It's very, doing a great job of not just aping the conventions in terms of, like, the writing and the tone and stuff. It's legitimately following, like, the UI and the actual, like, you know, level design and things like that. That's pretty freaking impressive. So yeah, this is cool.
I don't have too much of an opinion on the characters and stuff just yet. I'll do like a sort of review style video about my thoughts about the characters and things like that when I finish this bit. But yeah, this seems pretty cool so far. I'm enjoying playing it, so we'll get more next week, possibly earlier depending on when I have time to record. So thanks everybody, take it easy, and I'll catch you later. Bye!